Hello students and welcome to another science online class. This is video number 11 for the topic biochemistry and biomolecules. So we will continue our discussion. So this is the summary of all the lessons that we discussed for this topic. So when you say carbohydrates, it serve as fuel and building material. So we have an example here of building blocks of carbohydrates are the monosaccharides. Monosaccharides can be glucose or fructose and galactose. Disaccharides can be lactose and sucrose. Polysaccharides can be cellulose in plants, starch in plants, glycogen in animals, and chitin or chitin in animals and fungi. The function of carbohydrates is mainly fuel, carbon sources that can be converted to other molecules or combined into polymers. It also strengthens plant cell wall, stores glucose for energy, stores glucose for again for energy, strengthens exoskeletons and fungal cell walls. In lipids, they are a diverse group of hydrophobic molecules and are not macromolecules. So these are the building blocks of lipids. We have glycerol and fatty acids, phospholipids, and this is the steroids and cholesterol. So this one, tri triacylglycerols or fats or oils composed of glycerol and three fatty acids, which is important energy source. Phospholipids composed of phosphate group plus two fatty acids, which is can be found in the lipid bilayers of membranes or cell membranes. And the example of this one, steroid backbone, is steroids, four fused rings with attached chemical groups, component of cell membranes or cholesterol and signals that travel through the body, which is hormones. Proteins have many structures resulting in a wide range of function. So this is the amino acid monomer composed of the amino group or amino part. We have the central carbon and the carboxyl group. And we have the functional group, which is the R. Examples of these are enzyme structural proteins, storage proteins, transport proteins, hormones, receptor proteins, motor proteins, and defensive proteins or immune system. Functions catalyze chemical reactions, provide structural support, store amino acids, transport substances, coordinate organismal responses, receive signals from outside cell, function in cell movement, and protect against disease. And lastly is the nucleic acid, which store and transmit hereditary information. So this is the nucleotide monomer composed of phosphate group, pentose sugar, and the nitrogenous base. So we have DNA, which has a sugar of deoxyribose, nitrogenous base, cis of cytosine, guanine, adenine, and thymine, and usually double-stranded, while RNA has a sugar of ribose, nitrogenous bases of cytosine, guanine, adenine, and uracil, and usually single-stranded. So both of DNA and RNA stores all hereditary information and carries protein coding instructions from DNA to protein synthesizing machinery. So this is another summary of all the lessons natin or concepts that we mentioned in this topic. So sugar, the monomer or component or the main component of sugars are monosaccharides. The larger molecules are polysaccharides and the type of linkage is glycosidic linkages. In terms of lipids, the monomers are fatty acids, while the polymer is the triacylglycerols. And type of linkage are the ester linkages. Proteins are the amino acids. Polymer are polypeptides and the type of linkage is peptide bonds, while nucleic acids monomers are nucleotides, while polymers are the polynucleotides, and the type of linkage is phosphodiester linkages.